I'm talking with Rose Kucinik, and I'm going to talk to her friend Chris Damiano in a minute. Uh, Rose, you perform other places. You have other versions. You have a website called pearlpistol.com, and I'm sure that people want to go see that website. And you do have some information on there about other places that you perform and other things that you do. You're a really busy and active young woman.
I like to keep busy. Yes, Michael. Pearlpistol.com is where you can check me out, and all the information for the New American Review is up there. The dates, again, July 17th through August 8th. Will be live music burlesque, so we'll have some awesome musical stylings. And then as far as well as I play all over the city. And, you know, I participate with other cabarets, other producers, other performers, which makes it really fun because I have a really wonderful network of friends I get to work with and co-produce with. And
well, I'm honored to be working with you on this upcoming show, the New American Review at the No Exit. And let me turn here to the left and say hi to Chris. How are you, Chris?
Great. How you doing?
Good. And Chris, tell us a little bit about where you come from. Just so everyone knows, Chris just won the Best Supporting Actor in a Musical for Lonesome Losers of the Night for the Jeff Awards. And then Evita, which you play Che Guevara in, actually took it all at the Jeff Awards. Got the Best Musical, the Best Director, the Best Actor, the Best Actress, the Best Music, the Best Dance, the Best Choreography. It was quite a wonderful night to be there. I'd been there with Theo Uberke a number of years, waiting for the big hit. It hadn't happened, but it really did this time. Tell us a little bit about Evita. Tell us a little bit about you. And before we get out of here, I'm going to get you to sing a song.
Okay. Well, I did. I made my Chicago debut last year with Jacques Brel's Lonesome Losers of the Night, which we're getting ready to restage at Theater on the Lake, July 8th through 12th. And then I followed up with this year's hit Evita, which was a blast, a real treat to play. I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun doing that show. And it's really nice to work with Fred Enzavino. He's a really talented director.
Wake up, Fred, and listen in.
Yeah, come on. And then I play guitar in both of those shows. So my role in this New American Review is I'm the band leader, and I put together a little combo, and so we're going to do a little live music burlesque. You see a lot of burlesque in town, and everybody, well, not everybody, but most people seem to do it to canned music. And what we decided to do with this show is to bring that element of live music, which brings another dynamic, a whole nother energy to the show, which we're really looking forward to having at the No Exit.
Pearl, how many people are going to be in this show, and who are some of the other performers? I mean, I know you got a band, you got you. I met a couple other people. Tell us a little bit about the scope of the show.
Our lineup is awesome. I'm so excited to work with these people. Donna Touch. Actually, Chris, can you say her name correctly for me?
There's a Donna Touch.
Donna Touch.
You
can look, but Donna Touch.
We love her. She's fabulous. Paris Green of the Belmont Burlesque Review will play with us. Coup de Twat, Lula Hoop Guru. A lot of standards in Chicago burlesque are definitely gonna grace our stage, and it'll be nice because there'll be a lot of burlesque for sure, a lot of dancey stuff, but also this group, Circo Rose. They're beautiful contortion. They do aerial works. Not at the No Exit, we won't have aerial, but contortion and just like circus arts, like gorgeous stuff. And so.
What about the burlesque scene in Chicago? I mean, it seems like there's a new wave of burlesque. Are there any classical, old-style burlesque shows? What's the scene here in town?
The scene's really interesting because I'd like to say like it's been a slow swell in Chicago for the last 10 years or so. Fishnets are very popular right now, let me just say. But there's a whole lot of different players. There's a whole, like as with any reinvention of something, there's a lot of different interpretations. But as far as classical stuff, again, that's what I like to produce. There's a couple other people in the city that do a really good job at that. I think the roster that we have is a definite example of really good performers. I mean, burlesque aside, like good stage performers, awesome stage presence. Lady Jack is a fine example. She's an amazing dancer, like a lyrical. She'll tell you a story dancing, and on top of that, it's hot,
And where do you come from?
Well, I grew up right outside of Chicago, in Downers Grove, Illinois. Hi, Mom. I think she's listening. And then I moved down to Asheville, North Carolina, where I swooped up this guy, Mr. Damiano, and we played there in some different creative and artistic circles. As I played with the Rebels Burlesque, Chris played with a bunch of different bands, and we decided we needed to head to the big city, and so here we are.
So, Chris, you're out of Asheville?
Well, I moved to Asheville to work on my guitar playing a couple years ago. Well, back in 2006, I moved to Asheville, North Carolina.
I was there once. I was working in the movie The Fugitive. We were
Okay.
over in Cherokee.
Uh-huh.
And Chris, what's the name of that actor? He's a conservative guy, but we went to a Chili's in Asheville. That was the extent of my visit to Asheville.
Asheville's really well known for their chilies, Michael.
No, it's a really cool music and art scene in Asheville, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. I was born in Alexandria, Virginia. I grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. I like to say, on my dad's side of the family, we trace it back to Italy. On my mom's side of the family, we can trace it back to North Carolina.
And how did you get involved in theater?
I got involved in theater in high school. I was kind of a troubled kid and
Troublemaker.
troublemaker.
Kids.
I always talked to a buddy of mine who we used to get in trouble with. We both got into theater, and we both said, if it wasn't for theater, we'd either be in jail or be dead. And that's true. I mean, it really gave me an outlet, for my crazy energy that I had growing up. And I give thanks for that because, I think using energy for creativity and music and art is a lot better than, fighting and stealing and that kind of stuff.
Well, you get ready to sing us a song. You could pick it. It could be from the New American Review. It could be from Lonesome Losers of the Night. It could be from Evita. And I'm going to ask you, Rose, Pearl. I like calling you Pearl Rose. I'm trying to work that out. Tell us a little bit about, give us the dates again, please, of the show, the time, and a website, and how people could get tickets, but no prices.
No prices. You got it. So what you'll need to do is go to pearlpistol.com. That's pearlpistol.com. There you'll check out under shows and events all the information for the New American Review, which will be July 17th through August 8th. So that's Friday and Saturday shows starting promptly. Yes, I said promptly at 10 o'clock. The show will run about an hour and should be a great time. Live music, burlesque, a whole slew of fabulous performers, dancers, magic men, and the like. So check it out, pearlpistol.com.
And if you want to come early, the World of Wonders, Professor Tom's World of Wonders, it's a circus show. That'll be starting at 8. And the doors open at 6, and there's dinner available, drinks available. You'll have a great time over at the No Exit. And you can go to noexitcafe.com to get more information soon when it gets updated of all of the things coming up there. I would like to transition into our next segment. And, I just love being up here with all the people that we have on the show. I wish we had hours. And it just occurred to me that since we're running it on YouTube and eventually we're going to be webcasting it, we could actually go on for a couple hours and shoot a lot more segments. So I'm kind of telling Evan West, our wonderful videographer and engineer on site, to get ready for a couple hours of work up here in the future. So, Chris Damiano, how about singing us a tune? And then we'll bring up our next guest, Bill Page.
Okay, this is a tune that you might see Pearl Pistol doing a fan dance to. I had the blues so bad one time it put my face in a permanent frown. But now I'm feeling so much better I could cakewalk in the town. Said my baby, oh, I love the way she walks. When that girl gets sleepy, I love the way she baby talks. Now work got scarce, honey, oh, and work, it done got hard. I spend my whole day stealing chickens, mama, from the rich folks' yard. I had the blues so bad one time it put my face in a permanent frown. But now I'm feeling so much better I could cakewalk in the town. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that was nice. That was nice.